Oi! Stop letting others control you, mate. Okay, youngs and unnies, brothers and sisters, we're going to be talking about fear of judgment. And y'all caring about other people's opinions too much. Seriously, y'all need to stop. But, okay, I know all too well. Because I'm a school student. Okay, I used to care a lot about what other people thought as well. Trust me. If you guys want to be free, you gotta stop caring, please. Because you need to understand that you're never going to be fulfilled in life if you keep living in someone else's shoes. Because that's a lot of society. A lot of society sets up us to live in someone else's shoes. I'm Asian, I know all too well. Become a doctor, study hard, go to Harvard University. Like, they come from good places, okay? Your parents want you to have a happy life because they want you to have money. They think money is happiness because they never had money, which is pretty sensible, but we have to realize we are privileged. We are privileged enough to have our own purpose. We are privileged enough to not care about what other people think, okay? If you think about it, our ancestors back then weren't privileged enough to care, okay? They couldn't afford to not give a fuck. They had to care, because otherwise they'll be kicked out by the tribe members. It's a natural evolution, so I'm not blaming you, because I used to be the same way. Humans are naturally, biologically like this. I just want you to understand, you're not in any danger. People don't care. People literally don't care. Okay? I was in the gym. I'm not sure if I told this story in my other video, but I was in the gym and I was dancing around. This is something 2 years ago, if you told me to do, I'd be scared shitless. But I was dancing around. Alright, there are like 100 people watching me. This was at school, by the way. A lot of people were recording me as well. But what happened after that? Do you think the world ended? No. I lived a normal life. Okay. Sure, I did get pretty popular after that. But I lived a normal life. It's not like people started like punching me. People started bullying me after that. And people did start hating because they were jealous that they didn't have the confidence. But honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Like, quote. Just listen to this quote. You would rather be loved for doing what you hate than being hated for doing what you love. Because that's a lot of you. I was dancing because that's what I loved. But I did get hate for it. Because y'all gotta understand, if you want it bad enough, they don't matter. All this chit chat, talking shit about you, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay? Be the best version of you. Be you. Because only you can be the best version of you. Not anyone else. You can't be the best version of anyone else as well. Okay? You are the best at you. And look at me. I'm bold as fuck. Okay? My parents complain about it all the time. I'm wearing this thing, people call me zesty all the time. I don't care. I just like wearing what I like. Okay? And I think the reason why people judge so much as well, judge people like me, is because they're insecure. They're anxious about wearing whatever they like as well. Okay? they're afraid to, but I just want y'all to understand. It's not scary. Okay? It's not scary when you realize you're living an actual life and they're just existing. Because there's this quote I heard from this philosopher. It was like, most people are just merely existing. Very few are living, and I think that's true. People these days, we can describe them as zombies. Zombies walking around, following the crowd. I'm not gonna be like 𝗢𝗺𝗶𝗴𝗶. I don't really subscribe to that toxic side of self-improvement. I don't think that's part of self-improvement. But seriously, people are what called as hive-minded. There's literally a term for that, hive-minded, because they all think the same. We all dress the same, try to follow the new trends. We look at social media, follow the celebrity influencers. Seriously. No one knows how to be themselves anymore. It's actually scary. This world will become so damn boring, mundane, and sad if we lose all our identities. Just so we can be like the influencers. The influencers aren't shit, bro. I'm just telling you, they're not better than you. Seriously, they're not. This is something that I also want to talk about in another video, but people act like influencers are this type of god when they're just human like you. You can talk to them as well, okay? Seriously, like, I can make a guide about how to talk to anyone in this world. And influencers, literally, they've just been better than you because they've been more consistent than you for a longer period of time. You might be comparing yourself to me, but I've just been more consistent. You can get to my level, okay? You can get to my level if you like. Like, I'm not saying I'm better than you, but level of measurable success, that's possible for anybody. That's possible for anybody. Don't compare. Compare to yourself. Don't compare to anybody. Just yourself. There's a Japanese term for it. 𝗺𝗵𝗴𝗶. 𝗺𝗵𝗴𝗶 means finding beauty in your own path. Finding beauty in what resides inside of your soul, your potential. Okay? It would be boring. Seriously, it would be boring if everybody followed the same exact path. Who would like that? Where do you think all the stories, all the art, all the creativity comes from? Think about it. Everyone has different experiences. Draw together, create a team, create a world, curate humanity. Otherwise, life would be too boring to live in. Okay. Just another ramble about identity, but I think that relates well to the video as well. Be yourself. Be yourself. Because no one else can be you. Young Danani's brothers and sisters. Peace. Hey, hold up.